Did I ever tell you about how I got cellulitis at Electric Forest?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So long story short, forest, there's, tons of mosquitoes. So I remember the first night I got bit by a whole bunch of mosquitoes, whatever, right? And then the next day they're like super itchy. Well, I remember waking up the next morning. It was like day 2. There's this one mosquito bite on my leg and it was like super itchy and super swollen. So then I looked at it and it was actually getting bigger and there's fluid in it. And it was super swollen and I was touching it and it was really warm and hot. And I kept pressing down on it to see if it had any fluid or like edema. So that way I could like kind of gauge like what the hell was going on, if it was pus or whatever. And I just remember waking up my friend Timmy, who is a nurse, and I made him like look at it. I was like, am I seeing shit? Is this correct? Is this really happening to me right now? And he was like, also, we were like still kind of lit. So it was just like, are we just seeing things because we're tired and because we're not sober? Like, what's going on? So then what we did is I took a pen and I basically traced around the mosquito bite because it was about the size of a small donut. So it was
oh my gosh,
huge. Yeah. So I basically drew a line around it so that way we could tell if it was continuing to grow and get bigger. Just remember thinking, something's not right. This is not good. Mosquito bites are not supposed to get like this. And I just remember the mosquito bite being really warm. So then 30 minutes later, I convinced my boyfriend to take me to urgent care because I was like, something's not right. And lo and behold, the clinician there told me that I got bit by a mosquito that was infected and I had cellulitis and I had to be put on antibiotics.
man.
Yeah. I know. It was so crazy too, because she was like, so I recommend that you don't go to the festival because you're going to need to sit down. You're going to need a lot of rest because at that point when I would walk, it would start to hurt because all the fluid was super heavy. Yeah. And it was going, the fluid was weighing down and going down, because of gravity. So she was like, I recommend rest. You should elevate. And of course that didn't happen because that was the night Bass Nectar was playing.